Hello and welcome back to Dark Souls. I am Lord Forwind. So, at the end of last episode, I said I was going to skip having to run that whole area at which I died at the end of last time. And I did, and I managed to get past it. Unfortunately, I was not recording at the time. You guys won't see it, but I'll kind of explain what I did. Essentially, I did the same thing, but this time, rather than waiting for that evil knight guy who killed me to come around the corner and kill me, I ran and dodge rolled past him, and it succeeded. So, now the trick for me is, I'll show you exactly for sure where I am once I deal with this idiot. Oh, and I put a little bit more points in. I put one more point into dexterity. Okay, there we go. Problem solved. That is right up there. There is a L shape. See where that guy is? Essentially, there's a corner, and that's where I died last time. This time, however, I did not. So what we are going to try and do, which is probably going to fail horribly, is to either kill this guy, which doesn't usually work. I like to try and backstab him if possible. Oh, that failed. So now this gets a lot harder. This guy isn't the hardest thing in the world, but he is annoying. There we go. And we got a Titanite shard out of it, which is nice. Okay, dealt with him. Okay, let's go clear out this enemy over here. Oh, once I kill this stupid spearman to the right who's killed me. He may not be the #1 killer of me in this game, but he's right up there. Because you end up navigating through this area a fair amount, and if you don't kill him, he comes back and kills you. He'll like follow you. He's got a ridiculous aggro radius. Here's the guy we have to kill, which is another one of the knights I just fought. I try to do this. Like to get a backstab. Got a backstab! Awesome! Insta kill. That's tricky to do. You have to be silent. However, it does get us a better shield, which I will equip immediately. There we go. Much better shield. This is... I won't say this is the standard shield of Dark Souls, but for a good portion of the game, it's the best one you can get. At least in my knowledge, which is comparably limited to people who actually play Dark Souls a lot. But now, taking out those guys, we now have access to this area, which is where we wanted to be a long time ago. And let me just grab this item. Hopefully I haven't triggered the enemies from the church. I have. Great. Gotta manage my stamina a bit better. I'm used to, if I get one hit on them, being able to kill them, but clearly as a dexterity weapon, at least for now, I'm not going to be able to do that. So, okay, so what that all did, that whole purpose of that entire death, everything, was to get me to this point so I could pull this. Yeah, that was the whole point of it all. So now this opens up the shortcut that I had trouble fighting my way through with the archers before. Now I can travel through there with semi-ease, but it's time to go fight a boss because we actually haven't taken any damage. So, there's a guy there. I remember that guy. This guy is not only fast, but he is very capable of parrying your attacks and killing you that way. There we go. Okay. That went better than I expected. This one's the last one before the boss fight. Come on, attack me. There we go. Got him. Another Titanite shard. Lovely. See, that is the boss, but there's another boss upstairs who makes this fight considerably tougher. So, well, I'll give this a shot, I guess. This is a guy I cannot block to save. Actually, you know what? Let's run past him. See if this baits him. If it does, I'll try fighting him. If not, I won't. It did. Okay, delightful. This guy is kind of annoying to fight. See? He does a lot of damage. However, I can probably wear him out just doing that eventually. All about the pattern recognition. Oh, how did I not get myself instantly one-shotted there? I don't know, but that was dumb of me to stay there. So what happened is I've done enough damage to him. I think I bled him or something because he just took a ton of damage he shouldn't have. And because all Undead have Estus flasks, he tried to heal and I killed him. And I got a Titanite shard. Awesome. I am going to... Oh, I'll get the item that there is in here first and then we'll leave. That way I don't have to forget. Make sure I do not forget to get this Firekeeper's Spirit thing. Which, by the way, the first time I did this and I beat the game, I used this thing up. It's a very rare item. And I wasted it entirely. Actually, you know what? Let's do the shortcut here first. Since I got the soul, we'll go back to... So this... I don't think I showed this to anybody because I did it... Actually, no, I didn't do it off camera. There is a shortcut here. Come on, Gabe. There we go. There's a shortcut here, right all the way back to Firelink Shrine, which is where we started this whole mess. I will quickly do this. Pick up that soul, and you know what? Actually, we'll do the other items while I'm here. So there's a secret loot stash down here. We definitely want to get. It's got some good items in it. Nothing we're going to use though, really, but it pretty much gives us the supply of homeward bones you could ever need in this game. So, plus we got a Morning Star. I don't know if that scales off dexterity, but if it did, it would be very nice. Cracked Red Eye Orb if you want to do multiplayer combat, which we don't. Yeah, we want to go to Firelink Shrine. That's what we want to do. Quick do this. Lloyd's Talisman. Yeah, nice. Okay, now, yeah, I love that little glitch run there. This is the cemetery. It's filled with tons of really high-level enemies. I can't fight right now, so I'm running away. It's a semi-late game region that I prefer not to die to. Ah, you hear that bell ringing? That means there's another player somewhere in the world who just beat the area that I've been fighting my way through. So, now what we can do is we can go down here. This is one of the few things I actually remember well. Down here is the Firekeeper, who keeps the fire. She does not speak, but I can reinforce my Estus Flask using a Firekeeper Soul. Gives me Estus Flask 1, you'll notice down there on the bottom. It says Estus Flask +1. That means it heals for more, which is really cool. And now, because I have that shortcut enabled, it's like all the shortcuts in the game come back to this one location. Oh, I should talk to this fella.
But here, no.
It gives you a copper coin, which is not very useful at this point.
Oh, I have so wood.
Yes.
Very well.
We'll join this covenant now, because it gives us access to our first miracles, which we can't really do anything with, but...
Now only...
So you can buy items like healing and other stuff. Heal is not bad, but you have limited uses, which makes it slightly annoying. But
Come again.
talking to this guy is kind of good. Gets him out of the way. There's storyline for all these NPCs apparently, and I've never bothered to actually do them. So anyway, all the enemies have been reset, but that shouldn't be a problem. The world is amazing. There's no loading screens, other than this maybe being considered a loading screen. Okay, we're back to the churchy area, the Undead Parish. There we go. I am not going to fight anybody here, though. Run away, run away, run away. Oh, actually, you know what? I might kill this one guy. I could use a handful of souls. So. Okay, that might be enough. We're going to upgrade a weapon. I think we've got the best weapons we can do for right now. Oh, well, I don't know. Suffice to say, we have made it to the blacksmith, and the blacksmith is useful, to put it mildly. Also, apparently when you use the shrine, the Firelink shrine, you get 10 Estus flasks rather than 5, which is cool.
Well, you must be a new arrival. I'm Andre of
Andre
Astoria.
of Astoria. So we can buy items from him if you need to. At some point you want to buy Crest of Asturias because it opens a new area. But you can also buy these smith boxes, which are really good. But you can also buy weapons from him. So let's see if there's any better weapons for us than a thief's dagger thing. C. Does not appear to be the case, which is fair. That's probably arrow stuff. Okay. We want to reinforce our bandit's knife, I think. Yeah. For right now, it's the best thing we have, so. Okay, I don't have enough souls to reinforce it further. So let's get some souls. Use up one of my soul things, which is reasonably valuable, but for right now, getting a better damage weapon is worth it. So there is a path we can go down here. I'll just show you what's down here. It's death. It's this demon thing. It's really strong. You can run past it. I usually do. At least till you get strong enough to kill it in like 5 hits rather than like 60. Oh yes, we also have this pathway. I always forget this thing even exists. This is another mid to late game. Well, I guess I should say early mid area. But there's a guy here you can talk to. Hello, weird onion knight guy. He pretty much doesn't say anything useful.
I am Siegmeyer of Katerina. Quite honestly, I've run flat up against a wall, or a gate, I should say. The thing just won't budge, no matter how long I wait. And oh, have I waited. So here I sit, in quite a pickle, weighing my options, so to speak.
That was a horrible joke. Essentially, once you open this gate, he will move on, but by talking to him, I guess, supposedly we enable his conversations and storyline later on. He can, like, help you. Considering how tricky bosses are, it's usually worth to be able to summon at least AI allies, if nothing else. Let's just do a quick rest. And now we are going to try and kill the other boss in the Undead Parish, and then maybe fight the real bosses, not the mini-bosses. That big armored guy is technically, I think, a mini-boss, not an actual boss. Although, his difficulty's on level as a boss. So, we should be doing, Oops. We shouldn't... I accidentally moved my controller, my apologies. We will not be doing exactly twice damage, but we should be doing considerably more. considering I raised the weapon strength from like 50 to 80. So you'll notice these guys, I'm not having to waste my entire stamina bar fighting. 3 hits is enough now, which is why I did this. This is actually a really good area to grind souls in, I found. You just kill these guys over and over, you get souls. Let me get rid of that mouse, sorry. However, there is a enemy right there who I need to kill. Hopefully before he kills me. And I have to survive one of these guys. Oh, come on. There we go. You don't really like fighting enemies in close confined spaces, which unfortunately was all I can do there. So, there's an enemy right there who I can't do anything about at the moment. Instead, I've got to trigger literally an wave of undead, which is a pain. Not only is it just your normal undead, because he's there, they're stronger. You'll notice they're almost killing me with each hit. And now he is here, which is another problem, because he does magic. And he doesn't miss. Usually. Come on. Heal, 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 heal. Okay, there we go. Okay, survive that mess. Oh, that's a wasted Estus Flask, but okay. We're just picking up literally broken weapons, so that's entirely pointless. Come on. If you can get to him, reasonably easy to kill, which is why I pulled that off. And he dropped something, if I can get to his body. A Channeler's Trident. What is this? I've never seen this weapon before. Oh, that's an intelligence-based weapon. It's pretty good. It's better than what we have on, but I'm not going to swap. Oops. Helps if I don't de-equip the weapon. Yeah, this thing, if you do enough damage, does bleed damage, which explains how I beat that boss the other time. Okay. That mini-boss being dead makes this area a lot safer, which is good to see. Let's clear the rest of it out, I think. Then we'll go back, heal up, and then go for the real bosses. The gargoyles. Oops, come on. Come on. Because of his weapon, he can attack while still being defended, which is annoying. Anyhow. This is the whole part I'm up here for, is this area. There is a guy here. And because we have the mystery key, we can unlock this and set him free.
I truly
Lautrec. He is not a good guy.
Yeah,
But he does help you with one fight. Which I guess means it's worth keeping him around. I don't know. It makes it a pain to deal with him later on. I do remember what he does. He does assassinate he kills the Firekeeper at Firelink Shrine, which causes problems. As it should. It causes a lot of problems, to be honest. So, I guess I'll clear out there's like, I think one more enemy in this area. And then I'm gonna stop, go back, heal up, and... Is there an enemy here? I think there is not actually an enemy here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna roll off here. Hopefully this won't kill me. Oh wait, there's a knight right there. That was stupid. Run away. I'll quickly just get back to the bonfire here. Actually, you know what I should do is I should take the bonfire from Firelink Shrine rather than this one, because it gives me 10 Estus Flasks rather than 4. That is if I can survive the immense wave of people trying to kill me. There we go. We'll go back to Filing Shrine, level up, heal. We're also probably going to turn into away from our undead form. It's not really clear, but we're an undead face. You can use humanities to look more human. By doing so, I can summon a ally to help me with the next fight, and that will be more than worth it. Will distract one of the enemies for me, or even kill them, because it's going to be a tough fight. So, actually we don't have enough souls. Let me just quick solve that. Gotcha. Since we're sticking with dexterity, I'll level that up more. So that will be it for this episode, and I will see you guys all next time, as hopefully I progress further through Dark Souls without dying like a million times. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.